Okay, Mr. Sylvester, good morning from this side. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Good morning too. You're
Yeah.
welcome.
Yes, sir. Okay, welcome to this Zoom session. Today we are going to talk about mastering Quasimodo Reversal or QM mastery, right? So
Yes.
most of the time you will find out that Quasimodo Reversal will happen on M15 time frame, and the same time the Quasimodo reversal will also appear on M15 on M30 time frame. Sometimes you see a Quasimodo on M30 time frame. You also see the same Quasimodo on H1 time frame. The question is, which one are you going to select? Which one are you going to mark as your setup? Are you getting it now?
Yes, sir.
Also, most time you will see markets like this. You will see a QM like this, market creating characteristic of an uptrend, then something like this. Then the Dow theory will be breached where we expect a QM to happen, right?
Yes, sir.
So you mark here and you expect a QM to happen, but price will continue to drop down and then breach this low. When the price drop down, you would have been, waiting for price to come to this particular level. You wait for QM to come to this particular level where you sell, right? But you discover that after the QM breach this particular low, this become our current left shoulder, where price will come here, react, and start dropping down. But if you don't know, you would have been waiting for all this while, and market fail to come back to the previous left shoulder of the QM you mark. Have you
Exactly.
experienced such,
It
right?
it happens often and often. Yes.
Yeah. So this is what I want you to know about QM mastery, or mastering how Quasimodo reversals happen sometime on the chart. So let's start with the first scenario. Let's say, yeah, this is M15 time frame.
Okay.
So we can see Quasimodo reversal here. Let me mark it correctly. Let's change to line chart. So we mark here the left shoulder. Let's go back to candlestick. So this is the low, the high, right?
Yes.
The lower low, and the higher high. So when this happens, we mark the left shoulder and expect price to come back and then trigger. So let's mark it. So this is how we mark. So we mark it like this, and then but if you go to the M15 time frame, M30 time frame, you will also see a Quasimodo reversal, right?
In M30, in the higher time frame.
Yeah.
Exactly.
A QM is obvious on M15. Also, this QM is also obvious on M30. Look at,
M30.
yes, it's
Yeah.
obvious on 2 time frame. This is a low. This is a high, higher high, lower low, right?
Yes.
So the same QM on M15 time frame, also the same QM on M30 time frame.
M30.
So which one are you going to mark exactly? And then use as your setup for the day. Because I can see a Quasimodo on M15 time frame. Are we going to use this one, or are we going to use a Quasimodo on M30 time frame? Because it's obvious for the both time frame, right?
Yes.
So in this wise, if you found out that a QM happened on 2 time frames, let's say a QM happened on M15 time frame, also happened on M30 time frame, what you are going to do is you are going to, we always look for confirmation before we take our setup. We look for confirmation, right?
Yes.
So you look at the M15 Quasimodo reversal and look at M30 Quasimodo reversal. Always select the ones that is nearest to confirmation time frame. So if we found a Quasimodo reversal on M15 time frame, you know, we're supposed to look for confirmation on M30 time frame. But if we look at M30 time frame, the setup is a Quasimodo is still obvious here. So we are going to mark a Quasimodo that is nearest to confirmation time frame. So if we found our confirmation on H1 time frame, which means that we are going to consider M30 Quasimodo to mark and use as our setup for the day. Do you understand my explanation?
Yes, I do.
Hello?
I do.
Okay.
Yes, I do. I
Okay.
do.
So let's look at it. If we go to H1 time frame, let's mark this
Yes.
QM. Let's mark the QM arrow first. So we mark it. So let's go to H1 time frame. So when you go to H1 time frame, you will see that
Bullish.
yeah, you see
Momentum.
you see the momentum, you see
Bullish.
bullish engulfing. This is a bullish engulfing. You see that our markup is on bullish engulfing, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that is a confirmation for. So, and this QM is very obvious, very clear on M30 time frame and very clear on M15 time frame. Therefore means I'm going to use a QM arrow on M30 time frame because it's near to what? It's near to the confirmation time frame. It's nearer to our time frame confirmation. All right. So
Yes, sir.
yeah, most of the time QM will happen like this. And when you mark, so we consider M30 QM arrow. So sometime when it happens, a QM will happen on M15 time frame. Also, a QM will happen on M30 time frame. So when you mark on M15 time frame, you will see that the left shoulder on M30 time frame will be a little bit above, something like this.
Yeah.
Something like this. So now this one will be a little below, while this one will be a little above. So when price is coming, price will come, and then you are watching from the M15 Quasimodo, and price will just come here without picking your
Very
order
close.
and moved up.
And start
Meanwhile,
flying back.
yeah,
Okay.
meanwhile the price reacted from the M30 QM to start shooting up. So that is why when you
Okay.
find that a QM is obvious on M15 time frame, also obvious on M30 time frame, you are going to use the M30 time frame because it's going to be near to the confirmation time frame. Because if we find another QM on M30 time frame, we should be looking for confirmation on H1 time frame and H4 time frame as confirmation. So always use, when setup happen in 2 time frames, use the setup that is nearer to confirmation time frame.
Okay, so
yeah. So also let's talk about how a QM is spotted. What am I doing? So this is a Quasimodo, and we mark here, you expect price to come back to that point so that you sell, but price did not come back there, and then price breach this previous low here. Then this becomes our new left shoulder of the QM where we expect price to come here, we sell. So let me show you an example. Are you there?
yes, sir.
So let's look at some of the example here. It happened a lot. You know, when I was trading this Bastra concept, sometimes I will mark a Quasimodo and price will refuse to come there, not knowing that price has created a new setup before me, but I don't really know as of then. So you see, most of the time, price will not come to my where I put my pending order. I will be angry. Why price did not come back to my pending order? Why price did not come back to my pending order? Because I have never really taken my time to study how Quasimodo behave on the live chart. So let's look at this. This is another Quasimodo. Let's look at this one. Yeah, look at this Quasimodo. You see that price was creating and lower high, higher high, higher low, like this. Then we have a breach of the Dow theory, right? So the breach happened here. So this is what will happen. This is where you would have marked as our QM arrow, right? This is what? This is
left shoulder.
Yes, this is the left shoulder. This is
Uh,
the high,
high.
and then the low. I mean, this is a higher high. This is what? The high, and this is what? The low.
Low.
And yes, so when price, let's go back to candlestick chart. When price breach this one, so you would have been, marked like this and expect price to come back to that point. So this is where this is what you should now price breach, then you will expect price to come back to this left to form the right shoulder here, then we sell. But price didn't get to this point. You know why? Because let me clear the chart. Because price breached the current low here. Look at look at this one.
Yes.
This is the price break this one currently, right?
Yeah.
So we now
the
have
last current low broken.
Yes, we have a new left shoulder here to consider. Instead of this one, we have to consider this one that the price currently breached, right?
Yes.
So let's go to candlestick. So this is where we would have marked here. So here becomes the low, the high, the higher high, and lower low. So what happened? Let's mark it properly. That is where hey. All right.
So this is a very
that is
big
where the market, yeah. Look at where the market come and then reacted from the right shoulder aligned with the left shoulder, our new left shoulder. So you would have been waiting for price to get to this one, the previous one you marked, but price failed to get there, reacted from here and started dropping down. So this is what you have to know about QM mastery. All right.
Yes, sir.
I hope you have been seeing situations like this. Are you there?
Yes, now many times. Sometimes I will even try to say, okay, since I'm confused about the location, let me use Fibonacci. You understand?
Okay.
I was okay, let me wait for maybe above to get to the premium, I mean the discount level.
Okay.
Yeah, many things will just happen.
Yeah.
And this is
So
very
it happens
accurate
like
now.
that. Yeah, when I was trading, when I started the strategy, this is what I always experience. Price sometimes will not come to my pending order, will not pick my pending order because at that time I was still trying to master how Quasimodo characteristics of
The skills.
Quasimodo reversal. So when I discovered this, oh, this is what is actually happening, then I now study it and realize, okay, this is the right way to approach a Quasimodo reversal. So I believe with this explanation, you will be able to, know what to do when you see situations like this on the chart, right? Can you hear me?
Yes,
Hello?
sir. I can hear you. I'm
Okay.
getting it. Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. So this is what I want you to know about Quasimodo reversal. I will call it characteristics of a Quasimodo reversal. You need to know how a QM do behave, how QM forms sometime. So this is all about QM mastery, and I want you to do your back test and see how this thing happen on the chart. All right.